Well, hi guys. It's Sunday, August 30th, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to been taking it easy. I've been pulling fence wire, so I can get the rest of this mess cleaned up. But been asked about the controls on this skid steer. Now, mind you, this is an old one, and it's fairly simple. There ain't a whole lot to it. Key switch, choke, a light switch. Push this one to go forward, pull back to go reverse, twist the handle to go left, or twist the handle to go right. This one, back to you, raises the bucket up. That puts it down. Turn to let the bucket down, or turn the other way to raise it, or tilt it. Very simple. Not much to it really. Rather compacted, I guess you could say. Now, the reason I say this gets to your knees when you sit, you usually put your feet down against them post right there, and every time you get a jolt forward or reverse too quick or whatever, you always tense this part of your leg, and it gets your knees hurting. And believe me, after a while, after a couple hours of doing it, it gets to you. Trust me. But at any rate, guys, I think I'm going to hook the chain to this section and start pulling it. Get it drug out and roll it up, cut it off, roll it up, go to the next spot. Already got a bunch down there in the bucket from there on up, so we'll do it the easy way now, if there is such a thing. So at any rate, guys, that's a little about this Gehl 4400 skid steer on how it operates. Not much there. I mean, got a water temperature gauge, amp gauge, hour meter, and an oil pressure gauge. That's all you need. Pretty straightforward and simple. Oh, there is a foot throttle, but it's useless. It's not a throttle like you would think. It goes to a point. It is to a point, but problem is they both stick. You can move this lever back or forward, and you see it moves it down there, but when you shove it down to go, wide open or something, the foot throttle sticks, and you have to physically take your foot and pull it up. So I don't use it for that reason. It's bad enough just using a hand throttle and still having to do that. But at any rate, guys, enough of me yakking. I got to get back to work. I still got a bunch of clearing to do. So, as always, we'll see you next time. And please comment, rate, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time, guys. Well, this is fun. Trying to push this little sassafras out. Push that great big elm over there up, no problem. But this little sassafras, I made a boo-boo. That don't look right. Evidently, it's come unthreaded in there. There's a thread down in there, and there's set screws here that hold it to the piston. So, should look like that. Oh, that ain't even got a set screw in it. So I'm going to have to do some investigation now. Yeah. Not what I wanted to do today to this thing. Oh well. At least I got from here on up through there cleaned out of brush now. Got all the fence wire out and tore all that mess out and cleaned it up. And I thought, well, let me see if I can push that sassafras. They usually push out pretty easy. Not that one. And the elm over there wasn't no problem. Ain't that weird? Usually they're the ones that are the real bugger to get out. Oh well, guess I'm done for today. I'm gonna leave. Ew. I see a great big old widowmaker up there hanging. That next tree right there is dead, whatever it is. Choke cherry or whatever it is, it's dead. Guarantee it'll come out easy. Oh, but I don't know about that widowmaker hanging in above it. Ay vey. Get this mess out, and this will be pretty easy to clear out. Actually, it'll get a lot easier as I go on down through here. You got a big white oak, and there's two pin oaks, both pin oak and something else. They can both go. I think that's an ash. I can't tell. I think that's what that is an ash. That or a hickory by the leaves. That might be a hickory. If it's a hickory, I'll leave it alone. But that pin oak's going, and all this mess will get cleared out. Them three big ash trees there will get cut, and the rest of them on down through there will all get gone. So really, I'm going to have big white oak here. Yeah, that's all that's going to be left on this side of that ditch is that white oak. Which I got to trim these low limbs off, and it'll be clear from here on. Well, other than them next three big ash trees. Now I wonder how I'm going to fix this. I guess I'm going to have to make a trip to McHenry's in the morning and ask Harry. Pretty well got an idea. I'll just pull this pin, screw it back on. Because it looks like right here it just pulled the last thread off of it. So maybe it won't be too bad to fix after all. But we'll find out in the morning. But for now, we're done. Threads in there actually look pretty good. So maybe that's all it's going to be is take the pin out and screw it back on. We'll find out in the morning. It's probably about 6 o'clock Sunday evening, and I think it's time to quit. I guess I broke enough for today. So guys, we'll see you next time. As always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. See, even I break stuff. We'll see you next time, guys. Well, wasn't that an easy fix? Set screw come loose and allowed the cylinder to actually unscrew itself. So, pull the pin out down here, Put a block under it to hold it up, screwed her back on, put the set screw back in, she's done. Good to go again. But I'm still calling it a day. This old girl's done a lot of work in the last few days. And I think she deserves a break now. So I'm going to give it a break. And me a break. Call it a day and go home. So we'll see you next time, guys. At least it wasn't a costly mistake. We'll see you next time, guys. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.